repede. În schimb, ghiși ce? Nu se poate întâmpla peste noapte să fixăm toate acele probleme care au apărut de-a lungul anilor și rugămintea mea către voi este să aveți răbdare, să aveți încredere și în același timp să nu așteptați să luați acțiune. Oricum lucrurile se rezolvă. Am lucrat cu o companie de produse acum aproximativ 7-8 ani de zile și îmi dau seama că lucrurile pot funcționa în momentul în care ai un produs de foarte bună calitate. În ultima perioadă am fost atent la acele postări de pe Team Global. Dacă sunteți pe acel grup, ați văzut cu siguranță acele postări despre produs. Sunt foarte atent la fiecare postare de pe produs, fiindcă de acolo îmi iau încrederea maximă despre cum funcționează produsul, despre cât de eficient este produsul. Fiindcă în momentul în care ai încredere maximă în produs, în acel moment tu poți să promovezi. Îți va fi foarte ușor să promovezi acel produs. Deci mesajul meu către voi este următorul. Aveți încredere, aveți răbdare, luați-vă doza de încredere despre produs, de pe site-ul Team Global, de pe pagina de Facebook Team Global. Aveți foarte multe testimoniale acolo, iar în momentul în care mergeți și faceți o prezentare, când ați văzut atât de multe testimoniale despre cum funcționează produsul, clar nivelul vostru de încredere este la maxim și în acel moment cu siguranță reușiți să faceți o promovare foarte bună a produsului Secret. Deci, mulțumesc, Marius, urmează o stare fenomenală.
Mulțumim mult de tot, Octavian. Între timp, aș vrea să scrieți cu toții pe chat din ce țară sau din ce oraș ne auzim în acest moment și, de asemenea, menționez că mai avem 1-2 minute până când vom invita invitatul nostru special în această seară, care vine cu o surpriză, ok? Și veți vedea aceste lucruri. Și mi-aș dori, vă spun de acum, mi-aș dori ca fiecare dintre noi, în momentul în care îl invităm, să-i dăm toată energia noastră, să facem România să ajungă acolo unde este locul. Panos, brother, you've been also in companies, product companies. Do you have a few words in the next 1 minute for everybody in the call before, like what's the mindset for the call before getting into the call with our special guest?
So what I can tell you, bro, is that really, as also Octavian said, seeing so many testimonials about how the products are so good and so effective and so fast of making the change on the people, that really we are only in the beginning. What will happen in the next period when the products will come, when the country will be open, and we will create the system of promoting the products and the company. I believe we have a lot of smart people to understand that in the next period, really they can change their life, and 2021 can be the best year of their lives. Yeah, I was working for L'Oreal for 2 years. I think it was in 2007 until 2009. And also I had my own company with hair products. What I can tell you is that people, when they are trying the products and they use it for 3-4 months, if the product is good, after it's creating them a very good habit, that maybe they will use it for the next 10-20 years. Like this, a lot of people, they can understand that they can have a retention rate, and really they can create a stable business in long term. So we had also a massive growth the last 40 days, not only my team, but all the teams in Romania and all over the world. And of course, this is only the beginning. What I will recommend to the people is to pay attention the next minutes when our guest will stay and talk. And of course, I believe it will be a call, a breakthrough for all of us. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you so much, Panos. Andrei, doar pentru tine, ca să știi, din acest moment voi vorbi în limba engleză, așa că aceia dintre voi care aveți nevoie de traducere, dați pe butonul de interpretation și limba română. So I'm going to start speaking in English now. I saw that we have people from Germany, from Austria, from Spain, from Italy. Somehow Romanians are everywhere. And I'm sure that we will have soon Romanians also from Brazil, Colombia, Korea, Japan, everywhere. And we are blessed for this evening. And I'm happy that I have the honor to introduce our guest for tonight. Now, before doing that, I want to make sure that each one of you is prepared. I learned early on our experience in network marketing that always what we put on a piece of paper tends to stay there, and we like just the act of writing it down and taking notes can bring way more value for us, and we get to have access to some knowledge that we can apply over and over and over again in order to build our business. So I encourage you, for the next 5 seconds, take a piece of paper, take a notebook, take your pen, and be sure that you're going to be 100% focused for what's coming. The person that I have the honor to invite, first of all, I did not have the chance to meet him personally. We just exchanged a few words on different calls, a few messages on WhatsApp and Messenger, but this person is an inspiration for me. And when I'm saying this, I'm speaking from the bottom of my heart. I know most of you personally, and he's an inspiration. He has a beautiful family. And for the past few months, since I first had the chance to see a video with him, okay, when getting to know what's about to happen, that was the moment when, can I use this? I fell in love. I fell in love not as a, you know, boy girl, but as a person that I can follow, a person that I can learn from, a person that I can lock arms with, and we can build the biggest team together and together with you all. So he's a very hard worker. He's one of the best leaders, not only in SEACRET, but in the entire network marketing industry. He used to be in the corporate side for a few years at SEACRET. And we have the chance tonight to have in a special call for the entire Romania, for all Romanian teams, the one and only Red Diamond, Muzafer Najfi. Hey, brother.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you. Everything is awesome.
Man, thank you for the great introduction, the kind words. You know, I gotta say, and I mean this respectfully, I also fell in love with you, your leaders, your friends, this community, and it's one of the major reasons why we've made the commitment that we have made. I want you to know, Stefania, thank you so much. You are amazing as well. You know, you guys are so kind, and I want you to know that I know what you have been going through. I know that your patience has been amazing for all of you. You know, all of you, you know, in our eyes, are not only part of our family, but your leadership to go through what you went through in your previous company, where there were challenges, and then walking into a new situation. And unfortunately, there's challenges. But for the challenges here, I want you to know they will not be long-term. What it is that as a company, and I want you to understand that we did not expect what was going to happen. Like you dream about having a big family, a big organization. In network marketing, you dream about this. Like, that's the reason I signed up. I thought that if I introduce a couple people, and they introduce a couple people, and they introduce a couple people, I will be rich, right? Like, that's what you think. Like, that's network marketing, and it's gonna go boom, like it's gonna grow beyond control. And that's what you dream of. Now, the longer we understand that it takes work and it doesn't happen overnight, like it doesn't happen overnight. Okay, what happened between this big team to SEACRET happened overnight almost. Like, this team came in and went boom overnight, because SEACRET wasn't planning on opening 40 countries. Like, we were not planning on it. Matter of fact, many people came asking us to do NFR in their country, saying they'll bring a team, they'll bring people. And we said no. We had said no to many other leaders in the past. So why did we say yes to you? Why did we say yes? Because we fell in love. We really did. And I want you to know that. But because of that, it created some major challenges. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. But what I want to do is the number one issue for Romania and Greece, especially, and I know it's some other places, but especially for Romania and Greece. I know that the very first product shipment that we sent, I know that there was a major challenge because what happened is that the pallet where all the products were on, I know that they got like lost by the shipping company, and this was at the very beginning, and we as a company are going, oh my gosh, because we hired the biggest shipping company in the world, that we paid for the best. But even when you pay for the best, sometimes challenges and problems happen. And at that time, we did not have my good friend, who I'm going to introduce you to right now. We did not have him. So, you know, he was still at the last company. And I want you to know something, that this guy is somebody that I met in 2014. And I met him, we were in a brand new project together. And there were so many things that were happening. And I would see a little note that he would have, and then another one and another one. And he showed me like all of these notes that he has. And I was like, this is crazy, but it was so organized. And he helped that company. I was with him in 2014, and we built a really good friendship. And then I came to SEACRET, and I became the vice president at SEACRET. And we needed somebody in a specific arena to help us with global expansion. And right away, I called him and I hired him here at SEACRET. And then that department was moving to Korea, and he had a new family and he couldn't move to Korea where we needed him. And so it was a mutual separation, but me and him still stayed friends. And he ended up going to work back to the company all of you came from. And, you know, me and him stayed friends. And what happened is that when all of this started going, it was actually him. It was actually John and myself that had the first conversation about what if we could put this together. And he was a big part of that. And then once everything happened, I couldn't bring him to SEACRET yet. And I'm going, man, we need him. We're going crazy. And finally, legally, everything happened, and we had the ability to hire him back here at SEACRET. And he is on our executive team, and his focus is you. Literally, his focus is you. It's the European international NFR market. That's his focus. That's what he's hired for, is this global expansion. And he loves Europe. Some of you know him, some of you don't. But I called him and I said, listen, I'm doing a call for Romania and Greece and Europe. I said, I need you for 5 minutes. I need you to tell them where the packages are. I need you to tell them what's happening. I need your help since you are focusing on this. And he said, okay, I have a call with Hong Kong, but I will move it to be on this call. So John, I appreciate you being here. I know you're Vice President of Global Expansion. I don't know if that's the correct title, but it sounds great to me. And you have become my brother, and I know your focus is to help Romania, Greece, and any other place that doesn't have a package get their package, and also make sure that everything goes smooth moving forward. So John, if you could jump on, my friend, and share with them, and then just so all of you know, when John is done, I will come back and we will spend more time together. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving you yet. And but we are gonna quickly have John talk about one of the major challenges, and then we will connect right after he's done. So John Halcomb, I will turn it to you, my friend.
I appreciate that, Muzafer. It's good to be on the call with everybody. You know, Marius said about it's important to write things down, and what we write down, we remember, and it's important. Muzafer talked about my notes. So this is one of my little sticky notes that I have here. It's your packages. So Muzafer, it's VP of Global Operations, or right now it's VP of, we lost a bunch of packages for Romania and Greece. The company didn't lose them. The shipper lost them. I think Muzafer's been very, very honest and upfront about this. And so what we're doing is this: is the company normally, if packages are lost or product is lost, then we make a claim, we wait for the product, and we ship more product. Well, SEACRET, again, before I was fully on the team, SEACRET started the process of making a claim with the shipper, yes, but immediately working on getting new product out. And what I want to say to everybody as an update, and I've been talking with Muzafer on a daily basis. In fact, right behind my iPhone here, I've got the screen up that I'm tracking the packages coming to Romania and Greece. And this was specifically a group of orders that were misplaced by one of our suppliers. The problem going forward has been corrected, but we should be very clear that those packages are in transit. They're actually on the ground now, and I'm tracking them daily for when they're at the last mile. The last mile basically means the truck or the motorcycle that will bring them to your house. I will continue to communicate with Muzafer and any of you leaders that want updates. And as we've started having some of these packages arrive, we will continue tracking them all, making sure they all get to you and addressing any other issues that might come up. But Muzafer, I just want to share with you, or with all of you, the importance of, this was unprecedented. The number of orders. Listen, people thought that everyone coming from this previous company was going to wait around and wait for travel or buy product later, or might buy a little bit of product. We've broken records. We are breaking records, and you and your teams are breaking records. And so as VP Global Operations, my job is to make sure that SEACRET, their commitment, Isaac's commitment, Muzafer's commitment, matches what we're doing internally to fulfill on the commitments. And so I just thank you for having me here. I will need to jump off, Muzafer, unless you got any questions, but I wanted to let everybody know that the team, myself and my team, are working every day to make sure that those packages get to you. And as they're coming through, we will continue to update you. We don't anticipate any other problems, but we've no secrets. If there's issues, you let us know. We will continue to communicate and work through this, so that going forward, as the packages are caught up, this will become no issue. So Muzafer, I don't know if you wanted me to share anything else, or if that is the issue at hand. I will add too, you talked a little bit about, and if any of you were on calls earlier with Isaac, this is all the current issue. And I keep this map behind me so that every time I'm on a call, I can see the part of the world that I like better, Europe over here. But right now we're servicing all of the world from the US, and that will be within weeks moving to within Europe. And once that's happening, I'll feel a lot better about the timelines and how quickly you're getting product. But my focus right now is getting you your products you've ordered now, and then we'll work on what's next, but we'll do it hand in hand. So again, Muzafer, anything you need, I'll stay a minute or two if you got any questions.
No, so just so you know, first of all, thank you. And I'm so glad that you rescheduled the Hong Kong call to be on with us. But I want to say is I think Stefania said that she's confirmed one of the products have reached somebody's home. And I know that there's probably more going. And so any further updates you get, if you could let us know. But here's the question, is that anybody that's signing up today, we have fixed the challenge, right? So anybody that's signing up today, their packages should be arriving to them at a better time than what the original packages were sent, correct?
That is correct. And in fact, since I've been looking at everything and keeping an eye on everything, we're tracking orders to making sure they're going through all the steps of fulfillment. So this issue is, again, most of you did order immediately. This issue is a historical issue that we want to make sure we're not moving on just because it's fixed. We know it's not fixed for you, and that's my focus.
And so normally, John, and I know that there's always challenges that could happen, but normally what we're planning right now, since everything's being shipped through the United States, is a normal shipping time of 1 to 2 weeks is what we're normally saying for shipping time, just because And yes, to Germany and all of Europe, just to answer your guys' question, this is what we're normally thinking is that now I understand some people's stuff has come faster, like in France, things got there faster in other areas. I don't want to claim faster right now until we set up the proper logistics and operation in Europe, which we're in the process of doing right now, John. I mean, I'm not asking you to give, a promise that until we get everything done, but can you give them a little idea of some of the things that we're trying to set up for Europe in regards to the ability to ship and customer service?
Oh, certainly. So as you alluded to, Muzafer, and some on the call who may know me, I lived in Europe for a decade. Europe is I consider first home, not even a second home. But I also know that we cannot plan and have a long-term plan of supplying from the U.S. So just so everyone is clear, that was for speed to market, not a strategic plan. So the important thing to know is that what we've talked to Isaac and Muzafer and the team about is 3 phases of NFR. NFR phase 1 is where we are now, which is global. So it's just, we're shipping from the US just to get product out to as many as we can. We have already started what I'm calling phase 2, which is regionalizing. So instead of it coming from the United States, product will come from within Europe. And then from within Europe, we will then localize to countries. And that's where we get down to the number of sales and who's selling. And I know there's some countries competing with each other right now. I won't get in the middle of the competition, but I will guarantee that whoever wins will be ready. We'll be ready for it. But right now, moving to Europe is priority number 1, so that we can service all of your markets faster. And then we talk about how do we move into Greece, into Romania, into specific markets that are having issues. And it's not just about time. We want it to be cheaper. We don't want you to pay all the customs and the taxes and so Isaac and the team at SEACRET, it's not just about, hey, make an order, we'll get your product. It's about how do we get it to you, ideally in the same way that the cheapest shipping, the cheapest tax, and the way to do that is getting closer to you. And that's our focus.
And last thing, I know we're working on customer care for Europe on their time zone. And I know you may not be able to speak on a specific time of when that'll be completed, but can you kind of give them an idea of what we're trying to do with customer care for them?
Oh yeah, definitely. As we're looking at scaling up for Europe and having boots on the ground, as we like to say, part of that also includes how do we support customer service. And what we're doing right now is we're talking to several potential providers that can provide in-language support in region, and that would then be mirrored with hiring and physical opening, like office opening, for example, that we may do within Europe. I don't want to, again, Muzafer, you know me, I don't make too many commitments that I know, but I know this is, we're looking currently at right now within, the next month or 2 being on the ground in Europe. What that means exactly, it may be through partners, it may be through, contractors, it doesn't matter. We just want to support the team.
Perfect. I'll let you run to go to the Hong Kong call because we need Hong Kong open right away. So thank you, John, for being on. I'm going to spend more time with our family.
Thanks, everybody.
And you and I will connect soon.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Muzafer. We'll see y'all soon.
You're welcome, brother. Thank you. So Marius, I appreciate you and all the leaders that are on here. I want to spend some time and then maybe we can go through a question answer session. But I want you guys to know that what we're doing at SEACRET is, so we've hired John, we've hired Justin, we've hired Eddie. We're looking at hiring an actual general manager for Europe. And, we've interviewed some people, one that was strongly recommended by a lot of you leaders. And I don't want to mention any names until we officially hire that person. And so we are hiring the right customer service people. We are investing in you, in your future. We want you to know something, that we are also excited that we believe that our timeline for the travel product which we thought was going to be longer. We just found out from our lawyers we'll be able to do it sooner. So we're also excited to work on, we've been working on, but we're excited to hopefully deliver the best travel program in the world because of your help, because of your leaders' help, because of your guidance, because of things that you liked and things that you disliked, things that you wish that would become better. Now, when the travel product is released, it's not going to be perfect at the beginning. We can't perfect something that took a company 15 years and they still didn't have it perfected. We can't perfect it in a few weeks. What we can do is offer you something that will have a very solid offering. For example, if we were talking about products, what I'm trying to tell you is we have over 90 products in Secret. If we were starting it new and I came to you and said, listen, I got three really good ones. I have the M4, for example, which is one of the best mud masks. Listen, I'm just telling you guys, I do these demonstrations every day on my presentation. So I'll answer a question that I got asked by a lot of NFR people in NFR countries. They saw my presentation on how to talk to businesses. And people were asking me, if I sign up a salon, what can they do? And I go, it's really simple. They can demonstrate the product to all of their customers. Then what? Sign up your customer as an agent, as an NFR agent. They're going to get the product for less. And people go, but what if they don't want to? Then tell them to be patient. Number one. Number two, I have a lot of business owners in the NFR markets. You know what they're doing? Is they're doing these two or some of the other products. They're doing it as a treatment out of their salon. For example, in North America and Europe and Asia, what they're doing with this product, for example, a salon owner will say that I have the most incredible magnetic mud mask from the Dead Sea. And to do that treatment in the United States, I have salons that are charging $39.99, like $39.99 US. Other salons in the US are doing $49.99. Other salons are doing $59.99. It just depends on where people live. And what happens is people come in, they lie down, they get it put on, and then it's removed by the magnet. And they're doing this. So I have businesses that have signed up. They can't sell the product to their customers. They can't because they're in an NFR market, not for resale, right? So they can't resell the product, but they can do a treatment and make money. They can sign people up and make money. I know it's not everything that we have, but at least it's a couple of things that we have. I have people that do this as a treatment out of salons. I have people that do the salt and oil scrub as a treatment in salons. What does that mean for all of you? When the product finishes, the salon owner will buy more. And that's more volume in your business, right? It's more volume in your business. That's the beauty of products versus a service. Do I think the travel service is amazing? Yes, but people will pay one membership fee to have the travel service, and that's it. And it's a set fee. That's it. With product, it goes up and up and up. And when it finishes, people buy again. When it finishes, people buy again. And a lot of times it's more than 50, or even if you had $100 with your past company. I just want you to understand that at the beginning, as some of the leaders were talking about a product company and tell us, I just want you to know that you're going to have the best of both worlds. You're going to have the best travel product in the world. You're going to have the best nutrition and the best skincare. So actually the best three things in the world that people will use. And so your business is going to grow bigger and faster than it ever did in the past or anywhere else. Now, at the beginning, I'm coming to you as a family member. Let me give you an explanation. What would happen if you got a letter, and I don't know from who, let's say from the government, for example, and the government said, Marius, Stefania, I'm so sorry to send this to you, but you have to be out of your home in 24 hours, out of your home. You have no other choice. If you are not out in 24 hours, whatever is in your home, we will burn. So take what you can. Whatever you don't take will be burned. Now, if you had a wife, a husband, if you had kids, what would you do? What you would do is you would have a family meeting and you would say, family, listen, this is the letter that we got. This is what it says. We have to go in 24 hours. I'm sorry, but we have to. We found a home. We have to move everything. We're going to pack really fast. Listen, we're going to do our best not to break anything. But if something breaks, I'm sorry, we will fix it. If something happens, we will try, but we can't take our time. We have to move. We have to. You would call your friends and you would say, listen, Octavian, I need your help. Cesar, I need your help. You would call everybody and you would say, I need your help. I have to move in 24 hours. I have no choice. Please help me pack. Please help me move. And listen, try not to break anything. If you do, I forgive you. But please try not to break anything. And if your friends came and they started moving things and something broke, they'd say, oh, I'm sorry. You'd say, it's okay. Keep going. Keep going. We have to get out of here. Keep going. I want you to understand something. When you get to your new house and you start taking things out of the boxes and you look and you say, oh, my headphones, they're broken. They're broken. And your friend says, I'm so sorry. And you're going, no. You helped my family. Don't worry. Thank you. Why am I telling you this? Because we as a family had to open up homes for all of these markets fast. Like we had to do it fast. We had no choice. And we're coming to you as a family and we're saying, listen, we need your help. We're going to move together. We're doing it fast. We're opening things. We're opening boxes. Some things are broken. We lost a box from the van that was coming. It's okay. We will replace it. We will find a way to fix it. The only way we will get through this together is as a family. And we're asking you as our family to just know you will not lose anything. If something gets lost or a product gets lost or something happens, we will fix it. We will replace it. I can tell you that I'm sorry. I just want you to know that it wasn't our intention. The only thing that we have is doing the best that we can. And what we did is that we've now hired more people. Just like you would call your friends. You'd call your friends and say, please come. Please bring another friend. If you trust them, I trust them. If you trust them, I'll trust them in my home. And they would come and they would say, listen, what do we have to do? Listen, can you please move that over there? No, they're moving that. I'm sorry. Can you go to the bedroom and please move the bedroom? Can someone get the dishes? All of a sudden you hear crash and a plate is broken. And now you're going, okay, everybody wait. I don't want you to step on the plate. I don't want you to cut your foot. Don't pick it up. I will pick up the plate because I want nobody getting hurt. You didn't do anything wrong. We're doing this fast. Please, let's do this as a family. I don't want you to cut your hand. we will pay for the extra products. In Italy, we sent the products from a different area, like because we had to find a place in Slovakia where we had a warehouse. So we sent from Slovakia to Italy because everything was held at customs. But then customs released some packages, so some people got double. And they called, and I said, it's okay. Keep the product. Keep it. What we will do as a company is we will always give you what you asked for. If not, we will give you more. We will never give you less. We will never give you less. That's going to be our commitment to you. As a family, you will get everything you deserve, maybe more. But that's how family is supposed to be. Everybody asks me, one of my best friends, his name is Juan. We've been friends since the 8th grade. When I resigned as the vice president and I became an agent, I called Juan. My first call. And I said, Juan, I'm resigning. He said, here's my credit card. He knew I was going to go build a business. I didn't even finish my sentence. And he said, here's my credit card. And I'm telling you this because when people ask me about Juan, he's somebody that I trust around my wife, around my daughters, and I trust him with my bank accounts. I know that if I gave Juan my bank accounts, one of two things would happen. Number one, if I leave and I come back, my bank accounts will be exactly the same. Or number two, there'll be more money in there because of Juan. That's how I want our relationship, our family, to trust each other. You know, I did a call with the leaders just right now. Right here. I did a call with our Rubies and Above and Isaac, and I told everybody about this book. This is how we're going to build the biggest family and community in the world. It's this book. And this book is called Speed of Trust. This book changed my life. And you want to know what's crazy? Is the guy that gave me this book, a lot of you know his name. His name is Jim Menge. Jim and I have been friends since 2014. And he gave me this book as a gift. And we have stayed friends ever since. And I want you to know something, that this book, what it talks about is that when trust goes up, the speed of production will increase. That means you will produce more. You will have more success. You will have more rewards faster. And the cost of your operation for your business will become less. That means that people will make more money. All based on trust going up. When trust is broken,
Yep. What
the
does it do?
speed of operation will slow down. The speed of production will slow down. And the cost of your business will go up. So when cost goes up, people make less money. All because trust is broken. So how do you build trust? You do what you say you are going to do. You do what you say you are going to do. I learned this a long time ago, to be impeccable. And I'm sorry if that doesn't translate in the different languages, impeccable, to be incredible or exceptional with your word, If you say you're going to do it, you do it. If you say you're going to do it, you do it, or don't say it. Don't say it. It's one thing that Isaac and I are the same. If he says it, if I say it, we will do it. Or don't say it. So number one, you do what you say you're going to do, your word. You hold your word. How do you increase trust? Number two is time, right? Time. Time will help. However, when it comes to business and building something incredible, the longer the time it takes to really have trust, the longer the success will take. I'm asking you to jump into trust. I know that you didn't, I know your trust was broken with a previous company. I know it was. And it's hard, right? It's hard for me to come to you and ask you for trust. But look at what's happened, right? Look at what's happened. Even though products were lost, we sent new ones that we paid for. We sent extra bonuses, even though we, with a leadership team, said that it wouldn't be possible. We as a company have overpaid our commissions. I know that for some of you, you're excited. For some of you, you don't understand the numbers, and we will spend more time with you. But I want you to know that the one thing you will find here in this community, in this family, is we will always do what we say or more. So I'm asking you to jump, and just know that we will never let you fall. Never, never let you fall. And even if there are challenges, what I'm asking is come and communicate with us. And man, I always ask for forgiveness because I know how hard Marius and Octavian and Stefania and all the leaders are working. I know how hard all of you are working. And I know that I get messages, and sometimes I cannot respond right away because I'm getting messages from every leader in Europe, Asia, Africa, United States, South America. And I'm not saying that to complain my family at all. I'm not saying that to complain to you. I'm saying that every day my WhatsApp messages are filled. My Zalo messages are filled because of Asia. My Instagram messages are filled. My Facebook Messenger messages are filled. My text, my regular text on my phone is filled. My voicemails are filled, and I'm so grateful for that. So what I'm trying to do every day is respond, is write people back. And I'm always saying that I'm sorry because it hurts my heart that I can't respond faster, only because there's not enough time in the day. So I'm asking you to be a little more patient. And what I can do is give you my best and highest effort. That's what you will get from me, is you will get my best. My best. That's all I can offer is my best. And highest effort you will always get from me. And so I'm so grateful for you. All of you have done so much for this community, and I'm excited for you to get promoted, and I'm excited to celebrate you, celebrate your successes. I'm excited for you to get your bonuses. I'm excited for you to build something for your family and friends that no one can take away from you ever again, ever. And you have my word that I'm going to do my best to come to as many countries that will allow me to come in. As soon as the borders open, I will do my best to come to all of you and meet you, and we'll get a chance to see each other face to face, give each other a hug. I'm excited to meet your friends, your teams. I'm excited to celebrate you, and thank you for everything. And I will be here to answer any questions, Marius, that you would like me to answer. But thank you so much for having me and doing this call. And I want you to know that Efrosini has been asking about this call, and she's like, you don't understand the Europeans, Romania, Greece, Lithuania. She's telling me about everybody, and I was so excited. And then Stavros, of course, my brother Stavros, every day Stavros is like Romania, Greece, and Muzafer, and every day, every night, man, I love Stavros. I love his leadership. I love his mindset. He is one of the best I've ever seen in 25 years. And, you know, I just want you guys to know that you have some of the best leaders. And I'm here. I'm here to serve you any way that I can. And Marius, if you have questions, let me know. But hopefully this helped. And I just know that this is only the beginning and the best is yet to come.
Muzafer, first of all, thank you so much. Really appreciate. And although we just met online a couple of months ago for the first time, I already feel like we know each other for many, many years. So my question is, why have Rossini called you, Stavros called you, but not also Martin Rov, because he also has teams in Romania?
Martin, you know, Martin was one of the first leaders that I met, and Martin actually told me about you, about Brazil, about Europe. Martin, but now that Martin knows that Stavros is calling me, Martin's like, okay, I will let Stavros call Muzafer every day. So it's amazing.
So I know that your time is very precious. We are already 50 minutes in the call, so my goal is not to keep you more than 7 to 9 minutes, and I'm gonna ask for some things for you to mention, but I want to speak in the name of everybody in the call, especially that is representing Romania. I know that there are some people from other countries as well, and I saw on the call all the Romanian leaders. We saw Octavian, Răzvan, Caesar, Panos, Cosmin, Nushi, and his husband Raymond, which are under Martin Rov. Okay, some of us are under Efrosini directly, some of us are under Stavros. But one thing, Jetta also, but one thing that we've managed to do together as a country is that, starting with the leadership, we gave hands and we wanted to build a family, not this is your team, this is not my team, I'm not going to help them. And I know that us as Romanians, not only any country can do that, but I know that we have the chance to become the first country in Europe at least. And I love France, okay? And I love Italy, but I love Romania more, and I know that we can do that, okay? And I'm not a guy that wants to speak about the past. I rather focus on the future. And I know, knowing, when you go to war and who your arm body is on the left and on the right, that's your trust that you mentioned, and I know what we can do. So if for the next 5 to 6 minutes, we can have you, because this is an important thing for all of us to know, so we can push further.
Yes.
Right? To speak maybe like a minute each. What's the vision that you have for the entire company, the entire world? And I know a minute it's just a small amount, but what's your vision for that? Now, what is the strategies that the best teams in SEACRET apply all over the world? I know that Korea is killing it. I know that Japan is killing it. What strategies do they apply? Because we learn from them, we apply them, and we conquer, right?
Okay.
Or what strategies and systems? And the last thing is, let's say you consider I am your new agent. I never did network marketing before. Let's consider that I'm just somebody that you just sign up. What are that, start a new agent baby steps that you take in the beginning with somebody in order to duplicate? Okay, this is important for all of us to understand, so we can duplicate faster, run faster, combine. As Romanian teams, we did over 200,000 QV so far, but I know that's only, the getting warm up for what's about to happen. Back to you, and I'm gonna let you close the call. I appreciate, in the name of everybody in the call, all the leaders, we appreciate you having here. And maybe if you have a challenge for Romania, of when we can have a call together with you and Isaac, what can we do to have that call? as volume together or whatever you want. Let's do that.
Okay.
Now it's on you. Thank you so much.
Okay. And that's a lot of stuff in 5 minutes for me to cover. But for you, Marius, I will do my best. And so let me start off by saying this. By the way, I know that we said that people were going to be active and qualified until today, U.S. time, right? So just so you guys know, starting tomorrow, the NFR 100 QV packages will be available. So people can get their package to be active. And then if you have one personal active rep agent, we call agent, on your left and one on your right, you will be qualified, right? So there's active and there's qualified. Active is yourself. Qualified is one left, one right. That is active. Remember, those will be available tomorrow. Now, I want to tell you something. If tomorrow starts, and you have to spread this message, tomorrow starts, people go into their back office and right away they see that they are not active and qualified and they see their points are gone and they see commissions. Here's what you have to understand. It's very similar to a PowerPoint presentation hiding the slide. You know, when they hide the slide, and then when you do a presentation, you don't see the slide that you hide. But if you open it, all the information is there. All you did was hide it. When you are not active and not qualified, we don't take away your points or your commissions right away. We don't do that. It's just hidden, so you can't see it. So when you wake up tomorrow and you don't see it, don't freak out. Just become active, and what was hidden will open up for you to see. Okay? Hopefully that's translated correctly. Marius, did you understand?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, perfect. Now, I'll go to vision. I'll go to vision last. Let me start with strategy and system. What all the leaders are doing, what they do is that the best builders in the world, there's a couple in SEACRET. There's a couple of things that they do. Number one, it's not about how good you are. It's about how good you can duplicate. Remember, it's not about how good you are, it's how good you can duplicate. So then you go, okay, what do I duplicate? And in our compensation plan, on your left team and right team, in your lineage of left team and right team, which you have to have lineage on left and right, your lineage on left and right. The goal is to duplicate bronze. Duplicate bronze. Bronze left, one bronze right. Then it's how many bronzes do I have on my left and on my right. That's why every Tuesday, because our week will finish on Monday night, US time. On Tuesday, I do a bronze and above call with all of my different teams. That's my Tuesdays. My Tuesday is filled with bronze and above calls. That's what I do, just so all of you know. And why? Because I help guide them. Maybe there was 4 weeks of business and they lost the fourth week back, and now Tuesday's starting a new week. So they only see 3 weeks of points. And I want to make sure their mind is correct, that they're not getting down or depressed. It's our job as platinums and rubies and diamonds and blue diamonds and red diamonds and crowns and crown royale. It's our job to help our bronze and our royale and our silvers and our golds have the right focus and mentality and excitement and energy. And so I do a bronze and above call. So bronze is what I duplicate. And every week I teach my team, and because I do my bronze and above call, and we introduce the new bronze and above. Like whoever got promoted to bronze, we introduce them. If they got promoted to royale, we introduce them. We let them talk for 30 to 60 seconds. We let them talk every week, every Tuesday. And then after they're done introducing, and I let, like, let's say, for example, let's say Marius introduced me and I was on Marius's team and I helped Octavian finish bronze. Marius would say Muzafer has a new bronze. It wouldn't be Marius that introduces Octavian, even though Marius is the leader. But I'm working. I'm a Royale. Marius is a diamond. I'm a Royale. Octavian is on my team, and he's a new bronze. It's not Marius's job to introduce Octavian. I'm working directly. So Marius would say, Muzafer, you have a new bronze. We're excited for you to introduce him. And I'm like, yes, I want to introduce my friend. He's like my brother. We've been friends for 10 years. He got started at SEACRET. He finished bronze in 3 days, or he finished bronze in 2 weeks, or he finished bronze in whatever the case may be. And I'm like, fantastic. I want to introduce my friend. And I introduce Octavian. Octavian starts out and he says, wow, you know, he's got 30 seconds, maybe 60 seconds. Wow, I'm excited. You know, I've said no to Muzafer about previous companies. I got started with SEACRET, and all I did was I did this, and I follow what Muzafer said, and I went bronze, and I'm excited, right? So there, and then maybe it's like, okay, great. You know, hey, listen, you know, now we have a new Royale. She was bronze 3 weeks ago, and now she's, I mean, a new Royale, and that's Stefania. And somebody's going to introduce Stefania, and wow, and Stefania comes on and says, it's amazing. So now everybody's telling their story for 30 to 60 seconds. When it's done, then me as the leader, I do a training with all the bronzes and above, all of them. And I say, okay, who is going to introduce a new bronze next Tuesday? Who's going to introduce a new bronze next Tuesday? I need you to commit. Are you going to have one new bronze, or are you going to have one new bronze on your left and one new bronze on your right? And if everybody starts focusing on every Tuesday, I'm going to introduce a new bronze on my left and a new bronze on my right. And then their team goes, I want to introduce a new bronze and a new bronze. It's going to get so big that you're going to have to split the call. Now, next thing you know, Octavian's a diamond, and Marius is a diamond, and they go, okay, listen, we're going to have to split the call. As much as we're family, it's getting so big. So Octavian does his own bronze and above call. Marius does his own bronze and above call, and it's going to duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. Bronze and above, okay? So that's what I would do. Number 2 is when you get promoted, your job, your goal, your mission, everything you do in this business is always to help people get promoted faster than you did. Faster than you did. So next thing you know, Octavian, let's say it takes him 1 month to finish platinum, for example. Then Octavian's job is to go, okay, Razvan, you're new. I went platinum in 30 days, in 1 month. My job is to help you do it in 2 weeks. Help everybody have the success that you have in half the time. Half the time. That's your focus. Octavian went platinum in 1 month. He helps Razvan finish in 14 days, in 2 weeks. Focus on that. Whatever rank you finish, focus on helping your people do it in half the time. Okay? That's on strategy. Does that make sense, Marius? On strategy.
Yeah, perfect, clear.
Clear. Hopefully it translated well. Strategy. Now, new agent. I have a new agent. What do I do? Okay, let me tell you something. Now
is how you complete, you know, the circle. How do you get a new agent to that bronze in order to apply this?
No problem. The very first thing that I do when a new agent signs up, right? The very first thing that I do is I make sure that I know why. I need to know in detail, why are you signing up? You've signed up. Now let's talk. Let's spend some time. Octavian, tell me, why are you doing SEACRET? Why? I need to know why. Well, Muzafer, I want to become successful. Everybody wants to be successful. Octavian, what is success to you? What is it? Well, I want to have money where I don't have to worry about money anymore. What does that mean? How much is that every month? How much is that every week? Well, it's this. Okay. Octavian, what would you do with the money? I would, make sure my bills are taken care of. I'd have a better home. I'd have a better life. Okay, once you have that, what else would you do? What else would you do? I want to help churches. I want to open churches. How many? I never thought about it. I want to open a school to help kids. Okay, where? In Romania. Okay, perfect. You want to help open a school in Romania for kids? Yes. Where is it going to be? What city? I don't know. Let's think. Let's write it down. Okay, in this city. Perfect. How much is the rent of the building for the school? I don't know. Let's find out. Octavian, let's find out together. What is the rent of the building? How many employees will you need? How many teachers will you need? How much will the cost of the pens and pencils and books and everything? What is it going to be? Let's map it out. Is this what you really want, Octavian? Yes, let's map it out. What is it that you want? I get everything from Octavian that he wants. I write it all down. I write everything down. And then I go, Octavian, let me ask you a question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is everything you told me to you? 1, not so important. 2, it's mandatory. It has to happen no matter what. Let's go through everything you wanted. Tell me. The school, this, a bigger house, a better lifestyle, traveling more, this, better health. Write it all down. This is your business partner. It's not a sign-up. It's a business partner. He tells me, a 10. Muzafer, a 10. I go, fantastic. Let me ask you, Octavian, how many hours a week are you willing to commit to accomplishing this? How many hours a week? He tells me 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I don't know, whatever his number is. And then I say, how many months are you willing to give in order to accomplish everything you told me? How many months? How many months? As many as it takes. Octavian, I knew I loved you. That's how I think. Now, everybody's not going to say that, but maybe he can. Whatever he says, it's what he wants. And then I go, perfect. Now, what we have to do is, based on that, I set a game plan with him. Is his game plan to go bronze, royale, or silver? And we put a game plan together. Which one do you want? Then I go into how we're going to do it. Now I know why he's doing this. What rank and how are we going to do this? Okay. Number 1, we're going to make a list. You told me that this was a 10. You're willing to do whatever it takes. This is what it is. Watch how big Octavian's list becomes. Now his list is going to be massive. So now he's got a list of 500 people. What do? I go, Octavian, it's really simple. Circle your fastest yeses. Your fastest yeses. Now, you may not know. Like, you're guessing at this point. You don't know who's going to say yes for sure. It's a guess. I made a list of 500 people. I circled 40 that I thought for sure were going to say yes instantly, like my best friend Juan. Now, he did say yes, but not all 40 people told me yes. I had about 17 people that said yes my first day and gave me their credit card. And then everybody else you follow up with. But I want Octavian to circle his fastest yeses, and then I help him on how to make the phone call. And then I do the presentation for him. And I tell Octavian, let me tell you something. Because your goal is big, minimum we need to do 4 to 5 presentations a week. 16 to 20 a month. If you want the numbers, that's the numbers. People want to make $100,000 residual income. Here's the numbers. 4 to 5 presentations a week, 16 to 20 presentations a month for 24 consecutive months. The key word is consecutive. Now, you can have a bad week, but you can't have a bad month. Like, you can't. What's a bad week? I went on vacation with my family, so I did 0 presentations. No problem. But you still finish 16 to 20 for the month. For the month. You have a bad week. It's okay. Just don't have a bad month. And I get Octavian focused. Now, people that have more aggressive goals, you're right, Marius. People do 4 to 5 a day. I do more than that every day. But I'm aggressive. Like I am nonstop. Depending on their goals, minimum 4 to 5 a week, 16 to 20 a month, minimum. But I tailor fit this to what they want. But somebody that wants minimum, boom, I do minimum. Someone that wants aggressive like Marius and me, maybe Octavian, whatever, we do more every day. Okay? And then I show him, listen, as people get started, what do I need? It's pure numbers, guys. Right? If you need 5 people to sign up, you need 10 people to say yes. To get 10 people to say yes, you need 20 people to see the presentation. To get 20 people to see the presentation, you need 30 appointments set. To have 30 appointments set, you need to have 50 people that you talk to. To have 50 people you talk to, you need to have a list of 100. Because everybody has a list of 100. They don't call all 100. They have people that they are scared to call on the list of 100. So out of 100, if you call 50, out of 50, you set up 30 appointments. 30 appointments, 20 people actually come. 20 presentations, 10 people say yes. 10 people say yes, 5 people will pay. 5 people pay, you go bronze, for example. Okay? What do I see for the future? I see the biggest community on the planet that is changing lives. And when we say that they will become wealthy, it's not just money. Wealth is also with health. Wealth is also with spiritual. Wealth is also with relationships and emotional. We want you to have a whole life. That's why we will be the lifestyle company. We are going to help you look better, feel better, and experience the world. That's what we want to do. Nutrition and skincare was the beginning. Travel is coming faster than we expected because of what's happened legally. We're so grateful for what's coming out legally that was announced even today, that we at SEACRET will be able to move on our travel product faster. What does the future hold? Everybody has a wallet, and people spend their wallet in different places. We want the community to benefit from everything people are doing in life. Why should the money go outside the community? We want the money to stay inside the community. And so we as a community benefit. We as a family benefit. And that family will have no borders. No borders. It will be all over the world together. And that is our future. But it takes a group of people to create a story now in order to have a future like that. And the story is going to come from you. And you're going to have to finish. What do I mean? Anybody can start. Anybody can sign up. The key to success is to finish. People sign up at health clubs all the time and they quit. People sign up for diets and they quit. People start a relationship and they quit. People start a business and they quit. The people that become successful are not the people that started, even though you need to start before you can become successful. But the people that become successful, They set their mentality to, I will finish. I will never quit. That's one of the keys to success. The day you make the decision that Secret is your home and that you are never quitting, never, the day you make that decision, watch how many people you start to attract into your business. And I mean, not just by saying you'll never quit, but every part of your body, every cell in your body believes it. That's when your business will change. So I hope I answered the questions you asked, Marius. And I'm so grateful everybody was on. Finish today strong. It's still Monday. Right now, there's still 11 hours left today to finish this week. Help somebody finish bronze today. I know it's late at night your time. I know it is. But do what others are not willing to do, and you will have what those people only dream of. Successful people do what unsuccessful people will not do, even when they don't want to do it. Successful people do what unsuccessful people won't do, even when they don't want to do it. Help somebody finish bronze today. And starting tomorrow, meet with your bronzes and above. Then meet with the other people that are not bronzes and write down why are they doing Secret. And you keep a copy and they keep a copy. And if life gets in the way, you call and say, Marius, remember, this is what you gave me. Wasn't this important to you? Yes, it was. Okay. What happened? Well, this. Okay, no problem. Let's go back to work. Let's get this done for you. Okay. That's what you need to do. I'm so honored that you are here. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to hug your neck and meet you in person. Thank you for everything. And I will talk to you all very soon. Have a great night. Welcome to the family. Welcome home. And God bless.
Thank you so much, Muzafer. Over for everybody. Let's go to work. Let's finish the week strong. Let's do a bronze today. Let's go.